Did you know why God didn't let Adam and Eve know the difference between good and evil in the garden? Because He didn't want them to be held responsible for their actions. That's why He told them not to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And that's why the serpent told them to do so, because then he could accuse them, and they must, after that, be held accountable for all their actions. God knew we couldn't keep up to His perfection. He knew we would fall short. That's why He didn't want us to know the difference between good and evil in the first place. So what does God do after we attain this knowledge? He gives us the law, and thereby shows us that we are unable to follow His instructions perfectly. God knew this all along. So how does God fix this? He still loves us, and He doesn't want to condemn us, but He has to, because now we know that we are responsible and need to be held accountable because the knowledge we attain. Do you remember what God told Adam the penalty was for eating from the tree? Death. So what would be the ransom to serve the penalty God demanded? Well, a sacrifice, one giving his life. But not any man giving his life. It had to be one who had kept the law perfectly in order to pay the penalty and be a ransom for many. And this is where Jesus comes in, as it says in Romans 5:8. But God proves His love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. How much more then, since we are justified by His blood, will we be saved through Him from the wrath? And in Ephesians 1:7 it says, in whom we have our redemption through His blood, the remission of our trespasses, according to the riches of His grace, which He made to abound toward us in all wisdom and prudence,